Yo, what's going on guys, it's Wake here, welcome to today's video. In today's one guys, we're going to be showing you how to make some insane Fortnite thumbnails, just like the one you can see on the screen now from my last video. So without further ado guys, let's go ahead and get straight into today's video. So guys, before we get started in today's video, what you're going to want to go ahead and do is download the thumbnail pack that I'll have linked in the description below. Really easy to download, it's completely free, so make sure you go ahead and do that before we get into anything. But if you have got it downloaded, let's get into making our thumbnails. So guys, the really cool thing about today's video is you don't actually have to have Photoshop installed. You can use Pixlr, it's a free website that I'll leave in the description below. You don't have to pay or sign up or anything. All you need to do is you go on and you can start making stuff. So go ahead and just click create new, and you guys want to make a 1920 by 1080 canvas. Like I said though guys, you don't need Photoshop, but you can use Photoshop with this Google Drive pack if you do want to. So without further ado guys, now that we've got our blank canvas, let's get into making stuff. So guys, I've got my downloads here. This is what it'll look like once you've, got it all downloaded. And what we're going to go ahead and start off by doing guys is adding ourselves a background. Come to this top folder, don't go to the bottom one, that one's just like old map stuff and it doesn't look quite as good. If you want to, you can use it. There are creative ones that look like this, which sometimes people like to use for their montages and stuff. Can't speak, but I don't really personally like to use them. So I'm going to go ahead and choose a normal one, and I'm just going to choose a background, and I'll come back to you guys once I've got one. So guys, now that I've gone ahead, I've chosen my background and I've gone ahead and put it into the frame here. But what we're going to do to make it a nice blurred out background, you want to come down here to this little plaster icon, press retouch, go ahead and make sure that you have it selected over here, close off any ads that show up, and then go to sharpen / blur right here, and you want to just increase the size a whole bunch to like, I don't know, that, and then you just want to go over the whole picture once so that it goes all blurry, like you can see it's changing now. So you just want to go ahead, go over the whole picture once or twice with this so that it's blurred out. And then guys, after this we're going to start adding our character, our arrows, our text, literally whatever we need to add. I'm going to show you guys how to do in today's video. So let's get into the next part. Okay guys, so what we're going to go ahead and do now is I feel like we should be adding our borders. This is what I like to do next. So go ahead and open the borders folder. And personally guys, on all of my videos you can probably tell, but I always like to add the transparent border first, because I feel like it just gives it a nice sort of edge, and I feel like it looks really quite clear, especially with the blurred out background. Also guys, you can pretty much add filters to your transparent background borders if you want with these colored ones. So let's say I add, I don't know, blue. Okay, I can do that. And then if I want to maybe turn it down, I can turn down the transparency and put it to about 80. There you go. Also, you guys can Mitch and Max. I can't even speak. Mitch and match and I can't. Whatever. But you guys can go ahead and just put in different colors, mix them together. Let's just say that. And there you guys go. It gives you a nice filter. I'm just gonna stick with the blue for now because I personally think it's the coolest looking one. Okay, so you can go ahead and put it to whatever you want. But now, guys, let's go ahead and add our character. So guys, to add your character, you want to open the 3D renders folder, and I personally like to just go to others. There are a few like weird skins in these ones, which personally I just don't like to use. So go ahead guys, go to others and literally scroll through. There are like hundreds of characters for you to choose from. Okay, there is literally loads. So I'm going to go ahead and find one, and I'll get right back to you guys. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and put in a nice skin. Now this is an actual Fortnite skin. As you can see, it's wearing champion clothing, which obviously at least I don't think that's in Fortnite. But yes, you guys now can sort of take it where you want. I'm going to be doing a thumbnail that I'm actually editing for somebody else right now, and they're doing a sort of challengey kind of video. So I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm explaining through what each folder contains in the Google Drive pack. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay guys, so if you want to make like a really nice looking clickbait thumbnail, there are arrows here that'll really help stand out. Okay, it just really makes the thumbnail just a lot more eye-catching. So I highly recommend you use them, especially for things like challenge videos or new weapon videos, anything like that. Make sure you go ahead and use these because they're really nice and clickbait, which is what we like to see. Okay guys, so in a lot of thumbnails for Fortnite montages, especially nowadays, I'm seeing a lot more emojis. So if you guys want to, there are a few here that you can go ahead and use. Okay, there may not be every emoji that you want, but it's really easy to find emojis these days, so just go ahead and search them up. But there are some here if these are what you want to use, so make sure you use them if you do. Okay guys, so now for text, what you can do is you can come into the fonts tab and you can go ahead and grab this font here and you can just copy. I've already got it on here, but you can just drag it onto Pixlr and then it will actually go ahead and add itself. So pretty much guys, it's a really cool little font that you can use for your text and it looks really clean, so I highly recommend it. For dividers, there are these ones. Now a divider is pretty much just lines across the screen, so you can have two split images, you know, so maybe I could have one down the middle and have two skins on either side or something like that. I don't really know, you guys can sort of figure it out if you want, but these are always here if you want to use them. Okay guys, so social media, there are Discord, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Behance. I don't really know what this one is, but the main ones are here guys, so if you want you can go ahead and use those, maybe to plug them, you know, let people know that, you know, your socials are in the description, stuff like that. I'm not too sure, but these guys are here if you want to use them. Now guys, there is these two random little folders at the bottom. This one just has some sort of random old like OG map stuff, so if you really want to, you can use these kind of things. Some of them don't look half bad, so I recommend that, you know, you give them a look through before you just completely dismiss them. And there's one called presets, but you kind of just want to ignore that. But I'm going to use everything in this pack and I'm going to quickly go ahead and make a really cool looking thumbnail, and then I'll get right back to you guys with the final product. Oh yeah guys, and I forgot to mention, there's a folder here called PNGs, with just a bunch of random stuff here, like fog, money, literally anything. Okay, and then there's a bunch of like guns in here that you can use, materials, healing items, fish if you really want. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here which you can use, so yeah, make sure to keep that in mind. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and just made this sort of little thumbnail here. I've added the fog, the victory royale, the white lines around the edge, and the skin. And honestly guys, I think it looks really clean. So there you guys go, that's just a quick little tutorial on how you can make yourself a really effective looking thumbnail that really stands out. So thank you all so much for watching. I have a big surprise coming for you guys soon. You can probably already tell what it is, but I'm going to make a video on it tomorrow. So make sure you guys turn on post notifications for that. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, comment, all of that stuff. If you have any questions for me, just leave them in the comment section below and I'll be sure to respond to all of your comments. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.